Tombstone, Arizona Territory, August 15, 1884.
It's mighty hospitable of us to welcome Senor Martin.
Yeah, the rich man from Mexico. He deserves the best.
We'll give him a real old-fashioned Tombstone welcome.
Gila Gulch, 5 miles south of Tombstone.
Wait till I get off the first shot.
Sure, Crandall.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
Luis Martin, wealthy rancher, and his foreman, murdered. Jim Edwards, son of a local photographer, was the only witness.
Thought you said he was carrying $20,000.
Yeah. This is from the sheriff to Martin here. Seems they're friends. Hollister had Martin send the money by stage for safekeeping. To do one tomorrow. Hollister's putting it in the safe at the Exchange Hotel. Guess I'd better check in there tomorrow morning.
Good morning, Mr. Hollister.
What are you doing in town? Any law against the rancher coming in for supplies?
Depends on what you mean by supplies. Every time you come into town, there's either a robbery or a murder.
Coincidence.
I'm not going to argue with you, Crandall. If I were you, I'd get back to my ranch, fast.
But you're not me, Hollister. I can take care of my own affairs, thank you.
Your luck's overdue to change. Push it if you want to. Push it real hard.
Hello, Jimmy. How's the photography business?
Oh, it's all right. It's a little slow.
Yeah, all the town's growing. You and your dad'll make it.
Mr. Hollister.
A couple of men killed in an ambush down at Gila Gulch. Kelly Parker just rode into.
Did Kelly know him?
No.
All right, we'll ride out in the buggy. Get a couple of blankets.
Hi, Pa.
What's the matter with you this morning, Jim?
Nothing's wrong, Pa.
Well, you sure act mighty strange. Where'd you go yesterday afternoon?
For a ride?
Jim, I wish you'd stick around and help me with the business. Time's money.
If time's money, why is it I never have a nickel?
Well, we need every cent to send you to college. Just think, next summer when that new territorial university opens, you're going to be a member of the very first class.
Pa, I wish you'd stop harping about college. Me, I'd just like a little money for a change.
You think Crandall did it?
I'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that Aztec ring that Luis was so fond of? Well, somebody took it. We're going to make a call on Crandall first thing we hit town.
Open up, Crandall. Matters of arrangement.
Get his gun, Charlie.
What is this?
No gun.
It's in the dresser, top left-hand drawer.
It's a good-looking watch and chain.
I like it.
You're fond of fancy jewelry, aren't you?
I like jewelry.
Where were you yesterday?
Out at my place. Comes my hands will swear to.
I'll check it.
By all means. Now suppose you get out.
Glad to. As soon as I'm through with you. Charlie, check the room.
You got a search warrant?
Sure. Right here.
I'll add that to a mental file I'm keeping on you.
You know a friend of mine by the name of Louis Martin?
I've heard of him. Watch those shirts, will you? I paid good money to get them ironed.
Well, yesterday Martin and his foreman were killed.
Why tell me?
Nothing, Clay.
Check the bedding.
Every time there's trouble, you try to hang it on me. I'm fed up. Anytime you want a showdown.
I can't afford the pleasure. It's my job to put you behind bars.
There's nothing here, Clay.
All right, come on.
Yeah? Would you put this century note in the safe for me?
Well, yeah, certainly, Mr. Crandall.
If I need that in a hurry, can you open that safe anytime?
Anytime. Sign that for me.
Morning.
Say, haven't I seen you someplace?
Maybe.
Good morning. Is there something we can do for you?
Her name's Crandall. My, lady friend's been after me to get some pictures made.
Oh, a portrait, Mr. Crandall? Maybe a head and shoulders.
I was thinking of something full length, so she can see all of me.
Won't you step this way, Mr. Crandall? Jim! Parlor setting's very popular. Reminds folks of home.
I wanted something with real flash.
Well, I can give you a garden background.
Garden?
You know, with a fountain, summer house, weeping willows.
I'll, settle for the parlor.
Well, if you'll just sit there, Mr. Crandall. Jim?
Could you put your head back here, please?
Mr. Crandall, if you'd like to have that gun end lifted a little, would you?
You hear the news?
What news?
2 men, Dry Gulch, just south of town.
Must have been after I was there. I didn't see a thing.
Well, you're lucky. Whoever did won't want any witnesses.
Robbery?
Well, that's the usual reason. Money's handy stuff to have around.
I wouldn't know. I never see enough of it.
Mr. Crandall, put your head back in the brace. All right, Mr. Crandall, anytime you're ready.
All right, smile.
Good. Now you're entitled to another pose, Mr. Crandall.
One's enough.
Is a 10 the smallest you have?
That's right.
Just a minute.
Do you always carry that much money?
When I run out, I get some more. Anytime you're interested in real money, look me up.
I'm interested right now.
I'm staying at the Exchange Hotel.
What about your change?
Bring it to the hotel. There'll be 1,000 in it for you.
$1,000? It takes Pa 6 months to earn that much.
Most people plod along because they're afraid to take a chance.
Not me. I'm sick of having nothing.
This isn't child's play. Either you're in it all the way or not at all.
I seen one of your jobs. I know what to expect.
All right. You meet me here at 2 o'clock this afternoon. No later. And bring a gun.
Clay Hollister took Luis Martin's money shipment off the stage as planned. Martin was dead, but there was still a lively interest in the $20,000.
Put that in the safe, will you please, Mr. Snell?
Yes, of course. What's in it?
$20,000.
It's an awful lot of money.
I'll put it in the bank tomorrow.
Just sign that.
Oh, Snell, that money I left with you, I want to pick it up now.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Stay put, this is a holdup. Don't touch it! Drop it, I said!
Lock him up, Charlie.
Kid shot him. Tell he's no expert. Had to shoot 2 or 3 times before I could hit anything.
Yeah, that's bad. What's your stake in this?
Well, I was standing at the desk there trying to keep from getting gunned down.
Who else was in on it?
Somebody wearing a mask grabbed a valise and hightailed it out the back way. No more questions?
You sent for a doc?
Nope.
Well, get him!
If you want me to testify, I'll be out at my ranch.
Well, hello, Hollister. I thought you were Jim.
I'm sorry, Mr. Edwards, but Jim's in jail on a robbery charge.
Jim's in jail?
Yes, sir. He's part of a gang that held up the Exchange Hotel, robbed him of $20,000.
Are you sure? I mean, did you see him?
I know it's hard for you to believe. It always is for parents.
But why would he do it? Why?
Money. The rest of the gang got away clean.
What gang?
Jim refuses to name anybody, sir.
Well, somebody must have seen him. What'd the clerk say?
He's in no condition to talk, sir. He was shot.
Jim shot Snell?
He says so. And if Snell dies, it'll be a murder charge, too.
Will you let me talk to him?
Well, of course, sir. Tell me, Mr. Edwards, was Jim a good shot?
I always wished he'd spend just half as much time with his books as he did with guns.
Did you know a man by the name of Crandall?
Well, yes, a fellow named Crandall had some photographs made.
Did Jim know him?
Well, he saw him in here.
I'll keep you posted about Snell. Snell?
Doc says he's still unconscious.
Yeah, you better check again. Shouldn't take a good shot 3 times to get his man, should it, Charlie?
3 shots?
Yeah. Jimmy's gun was fired 3 times.
Oh, well, it being his first crime and all, he could have been nervous.
Well, Crandall wasn't nervous, standing right there by the desk. I got an idea Mr. Edwards isn't telling everything he knows about Crandall. Take care of things. Mr. Edwards? Mr. Edwards!
Mr. Riggs, I've got to talk to Jim.
Now, relax, Mr. Edwards.
I've got to talk to my boy.
I don't see why not.
Thank you.
I can't give you any more than 5 minutes. Jim.
Thank you. Jim, this is all my fault.
No. I wanted easy money.
Jim, did you shoot Snell?
Well, the only thing I figure, a bullet ricocheted.
Look, maybe if you tell Hollister who the others were, he might make it easier on you.
I can't do that, Pa.
Jim, outlaws don't deserve your loyalty.
It's no use.
And you'll go to prison. Jim, they say that penitentiary at Yuma's like a living death. Do you know if Snell dies, you might hang?
If I could change things back the way they were, Pa, I would.
Jim? Jim, get out of the territory. You can make a new start. Now, I'll get Riggs to open the door. And his horse is outside at the hitching rail. Mr. Riggs!
Yes, Mr. Edwards?
Unlock the door.
Now, just a minute.
Please, Mr. Riggs. Don't make a murderer out of me, too. Open the door. Jim.
You'll be hearing from me.
Don't move. I had to help him. He's my son.
Now you're both in this. Get in that cell.
Clay, Crandall's made his mistake, Charlie.
Clay.
What's the matter with you?
Jim Edwards broke jail.
How?
His old man pulled a gun on me.
When?
5 minutes ago. At least I got Edwards locked up. Oh, Doc Cunningham dug this out of Snell.
It's a .45 slug. Jimmy was packing a .32.
Then he's innocent.
That's right. And he's on his way to Crandall for help.
What you got? I got 2 pair, queens and 10.
It's yours.
I ain't expecting nobody, are you?
No, take a look.
It's a kid.
How'd he get sprung?
Maybe Hollister let him out. Open up. I'll do the talking. Hello, Jam. How'd you get free?
Never mind that. They're after me. I need your help.
So you beeline it out here and bring us into it.
Shut up. You means you're involving all of us.
You wanted me in jail.
We'd have gotten you out at the right time.
I don't believe that.
It's Hollister.
You gotta help me. You gotta.
Take his gun.
We can gun him down when he comes in the door.
That won't be necessary.
I'm even behind him.
There's no need for it. Hollister's got nothing on us. We just caught a fugitive for him. Open up. Hello, Hollister. My boys just picked up your jailbreaker for you.
He's lying. All three of them were in on it.
Oh, there's no use, kid. Hollister's got your number.
You gotta believe me. Crandall promised me $1,000.
That's enough. Get over there by the fireplace where I can keep an eye on you. One good turn deserves another, Crandall. Saw the kid's father and brought your picture. Oh, yes, my picture. You look all duded up. It's an unusual ring, Aztec, isn't it? From Mexico. I don't know. I picked it up in a poker game. You're lying. What? You got it for nothing from my friend Luis Martin after you killed him. And which one of you shot Snell with this? How you doing, Crandall?
Great.
I'll help you get him back to town. I'll give you my word.
I believe you, kid. This time I got a charge that'll stick against you.
Don't bet on it, Hollister. If there's a loophole, I'll find it.
Any loop you find will be around your neck. Let him out, Charlie. I think you'll be glad to hear that Snell's going to live.
That's good news. What about Jim?
I'm afraid Jim will still have to face trial for his part in the robbery.
Well, you got the money back.
Under the circumstances, I don't think the judge will be too rough on you.
Maybe you can go to the territory of the university after all.
Yeah. You got a good start in your education here in Tombstone.
That's the way it happened in the town too tough to die.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory. whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory, December 9, 1882.
All right, throw him down.
What's going on here? Get down, preacher. Put your hands up and turn around.
All right, throw down the box. Open it up, Zeb. See what else they're carrying.
Nothing worth anything, just a case of Bibles. I'll show you how worthwhile a Bible is. You asking to be killed?
Hold it. We came after money, not preachers.
You and me got a date real soon.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
The afternoon of December 9, 1882. The stage holdup was reported to Clay Hollister, sheriff of Tombstone.
Come in.
Afternoon, Reverend Tuttle.
Hello, Clay.
It's the load of Bibles you brought in on the stage?
Yes, that's right.
I understand both you and them almost didn't make it.
I wasn't worried.
Well, you should have been. According to what that stage driver tells me, that fella you sent spinning came close to killing you.
I got angry.
Well, Reverend Tuttle, you haven't been in Tombstone very long, so you got a lot to learn. When there's a 6-gun leveled at you, that's not the time to get angry. People like you. They'd rather see you in church than up on Boot Hill.
Amen to that.
Tell me, do you recognize any of the men that held up the stage?
Well, they wore masks.
Well, supposing you'd run into them again, would you know them?
I might, Clay. Come in, Mr. Claiborne.
Hello, Reverend. Clay?
Yes?
Talk to the stagecoach boys. You lost an awful lot of money.
Yeah, too much. I shouldn't send through a whole month's shipment at one time.
I thought you'd like to know. Big Jim Sten's in town.
Do you know Jim Sten?
Sten? He hasn't been to church, has he?
He wouldn't be caught dead in church. Runs a gambling casino up in Contention. Runs the rest of the town, too.
Would you like to meet him?
For what reason?
From what the driver says, it may have been Sten and his boys that robbed the stage. Where can I find him, Harris?
I saw him walk past the epitaph, toward the Crystal Palace.
All right, I'll see you later. Reverend?
I guess that animal doesn't know he's breaking the law.
No need to draw, Sheriff.
Just keep your hand away from your gun, Jim.
Well, my horse. Glad it was you and not some horse thief.
We have a city ordinance against horses on the sidewalk.
Haven't heard about that in Contention.
You recognize this man? Is this Mr. Sten?
That's right, Reverend. Jim Sten. How could the preacher recognize me? Haven't been in Tombstone in weeks. No preacher's been in contention for years.
Is this one of the hold-up men? Well, one of them, the boss, had the same voice, same build. Where were you this morning, Jim?
In contention, my establishment.
Anybody can verify that?
Sure, you know how popular it is.
Well, Reverend? He could be one of the men who held up the stage, yes.
Oh?
Well, in a court of law, could be isn't strong enough. You've got to be sure beyond a reasonable doubt. How can I be? The masks. Mr. Sten, would you swear on the Bible that you weren't there?
Haven't been near a Bible since I was a kid.
During the hold-up, somebody called out the name of your hired gun, Zeb.
More than one Zeb.
Where was he this morning?
I'm not my brother's keeper. Isn't that what you'd say, Reverend?
It's what Cain said. It's not what I would say.
Mm-hmm. Am I under arrest?
Haven't decided yet. I want the stage driver to have a good look at you.
Are you joking, Hollister? You can't build a case around the identification of a masked man. They'd laugh you out of court.
Clear out of town. I'll know where to find you.
Sure. Reverend, that's my Bible.
Sheriff, how far is this town of contention? A couple hours' ride. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Well, good morning, Reverend.
They told me in the office I'd find you here. I'd like to put a notice in the epitaph.
Why, sure. What is it?
Reverend Weeks will be conducting services in the Tombstone Church this Sunday. I'll be preaching elsewhere.
Where's elsewhere?
Contention.
Contention? Well, what for?
I learned those men up there haven't observed the Sabbath in years.
Well, in a little while longer isn't gonna hurt him any. Look, Rev, take my advice and stay out of contention. You'd be safer preaching to a pack of rattlesnakes.
Clay's right, Reverend. That's no place for you.
Gentlemen, I'm not concerned with my safety.
What's the matter? Isn't there enough work to be done right here in Tombstone?
Sheriff, I wouldn't think of telling you how to do your job.
And part of my job is keeping people from getting their heads blown off.
I have to go where I think I'm needed most. Good day, gentlemen.
Sunday morning, December 13, 1882. Reverend Malcolm Tuttle was the first preacher to enter contention, Arizona Territory.
Good morning.
What's the matter? You lost your road, mister?
No, I don't think so. Where can I find Jim Sten?
That's his place over there.
Thank you. Gentlemen, is this a fit activity for Sunday morning? Gambling is bad enough, but I'd like to crack your heads together for doing it on the Sabbath.
Preacher, do you want to die?
I'll know more than you do. But I'm going to teach what I believe in. There's something better in this world than 4 races.
There sure is.
And I'm not talking about a straight flush. If you show some respect to religion, have some for yourself.
Where are you going?
When he gets through, I'll be back.
Same here. You got a grudge against me?
Grudge?
Accusing me of robbing a stage and breaking up my poker game?
I've got other feelings about you, Mr. Sten. But no grudge.
Preacher, I've had enough of you.
I'm just starting.
You're all finished. You know, I've never killed a preacher before, and I'm beginning to wonder what it's going to feel like.
You better get out. And stay out.
I'll be back. There's going to be a church in this town. service is next week on Sunday, 11 o'clock.
Let me kill him.
What for?
Because I'd sleep better at night if he were dead.
I wouldn't.
Why?
A lot of people could get mad if you killed a reverend.
Reverend? Who cares what he is?
Shut up.
You know, he knows that it was us that robbed the stage.
You can't prove it.
Not today. But maybe tomorrow we can. We made a lot of loot off that stage. I want to live to spend it. And that church business, Jim, you let a preacher in town, and pretty soon you got the law and order boys, and they're digging. And you and me can end up in Yuma prison.
You worry too much.
Even hang. Look, let me gun him real quick. The others will stay out of town.
You do any killing without my orders, you'll answer to me. If that preacher gets in my way, I'll take care of him.
Hope you don't mind my printing that.
No, truth's the truth.
Did Tuttle tell you what went on up in contention?
No, I got an idea he's been ducking me.
Well, from all I hear, he must have done some powerful talking. And Big Jim Sten still hasn't got his poker operation back to normal.
In other words, if he should run from there, he just might not win.
The word's around that if he goes back, Sten and his gun Zeb will kill him.
Oh, well, he's not going back, is he? I'm beginning to think there's something funny about the Reverend Tuttle.
Maybe we just don't understand religion.
It's people. Maybe there's something between him and Sten.
Or like what?
I'm going to find out.
Clay Hollister rode to contention. It appeared Reverend Tuttle had some special reason for risking his life. It was the sheriff's job to protect lives, and that included preachers.
Gila takes 2.
Bet 5.
10 better.
Call.
Aces.
I had 3 kings.
Hardly worth it. Go buy yourself something.
I understand you've been making some hard threats against the Reverend.
You're out of your territory, Sheriff. 5-count stuff.
Whole county's my territory, and the Reverend's getting to be a pretty good friend. You do anything to harm him, you'll answer to me.
You keep that meddling missionary out of my way.
Meddling missionary.
He seems to have some special reason for wanting to come up here. You got any idea what it is?
He wants to wreck my business.
Why do you think it's special, Mr. Law?
I'll ask the questions.
Well, ask him some other time. I'm trying to run a game, and it's getting harder to do.
Yeah, this place should be full. Can't even build up a pot.
Well, maybe it isn't the Reverend's fault that business is falling off. Could be other things. Like, for instance, the dealer pulling cards off the bottom of the deck.
You calling me a cheat?
I'm suggesting these boys watch you a little more closely.
Zeb, put it away.
I sure don't like being drawn on.
And keep out of contention.
I'll go where I want to, when I want to. When I'm ready, I'll come back here.
Well, it looks like I'll have to kill him, too.
December 20, 1882. Sunday morning in Tombstone, Arizona Territory.
Morning, Reverend.
Who? Morning, Clay.
You wouldn't by any chance be headed for contention, would you?
You've got no right to stop me, Sheriff.
Look, I don't want to stop you. I just want you to wait for a couple of weeks. You're risking your life going up there now.
I promised services for this morning. If If I don't show up, how are the people going to respect the Contention Church?
What Contention Church?
I'm making one. I put this together myself last night while writing the sermon.
Well, I'm impressed, but I ought to lock you up for your own good.
Think that'll help law and order? Sheriff and the preacher feuding?
All right. If I can't stop you, I'll ride along with you.
Be a pleasure to have a church go with me, Sheriff.
If I'm going to church, I gotta be prepared.
The church is a place for peace.
Aim to keep it that way.
It's been a long night. 2 pair. Aces high.
Beats me.
I'm broke.
Yeah, I won a couple of times. Small pots, though.
Look, Sunday morning, the place should be packed full. Jim, do you think the preacher's going to really show up here like he said he would?
You sound like you're hoping.
I am. Ooh, I wish he'd walk in that door right now.
Zeb, take this in the back room. Empty it in the safe and fix up the account books.
I never do that till the afternoon.
Do it now.
Zeb's the top gun. Why don't you let him have his way? Let him shoot up the preacher.
Play cards.
You getting old, Jim? Killing beginning to bother you?
I'll show you.
Then it's not just killing. It's preacher killing. Jim Sten's getting religion.
Yeah, that's right. I'm getting religion.
11 o'clock, December 20, 1882. A day Contention would long remember.
Well, there it is. All we have to do now is get ready.
Couldn't have got yourself much closer to Sten's place. You put up your cross, I'll keep watch.
Well, we've got a church. Now all we have to do is get it open.
Let's take a look, fellas.
Time for services. Come in. Come in, please. The sheriff is here for services, just like you are.
Yeah, only I'm used to people not wearing their hats in church.
Not me, mister.
In one way, my visit here has been a failure. In other ways, it has been a success. Let us start with a hymn, please. Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee.
Queens.
Aces. Get it done?
Not much to it this week.
Sit down.
Jim, it's the preacher.
I'll take care of him.
When?
When I'm ready.
What's wrong with you, Stan? You're stalling.
Forget about the preacher.
Tough gun. You're a real tough guy.
Don't push me.
The preacher calls Sten's bluff. First thing you know, this will be a law and order
You
town.
call Stan's bluff, I didn't call mine.
You talk big.
I'll gun that preacher down.
What about Sten?
And if he gets in my way, I'll have to take care of him, too.
The sheriff's down there with the preacher.
That doesn't change a thing.
Where's Zeb?
I really think he's going to kill that preacher.
Stop!
Grab it, Zeb. You, keep an eye on him. Is he bad?
He hasn't got long. How did it happen, Clay?
It looks like Zeb was trying to gun you down. Jim must have tried to stop him.
So Jim Sten got his, fighting for a preacher. He was a big winner. Up until now.
You all right?
Jim, you shouldn't have done it.
Don't lose any sleep about it. I'm glad it's this way. Money I stole it in a saloon.
You knew him before, didn't you?
Yes.
How?
Church. Take me in the church.
Go ahead, Reverend. I can wait for my answers. He can't.
I guess I came too late to help him.
A lot of others that you can help, Reverend.
Yes, I know. I was praying I could do something for him. He sure did go to a lot of trouble. He's my brother. Your brother? I heard he was out this way. I didn't know he was using the name Sten until I saw him.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to help him first. Perhaps change him.
You did.
me up a memory. Whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'Cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory. Whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory, June 18, 1885.
That's Holt Sergeant, all right.
I wonder where the rest of his gang is.
Looks like he's going to Bisbee to join him.
There's a lot of people out there, Clay. Somebody's liable to get hurt.
Whaley boards the stage, ready to go. By that time, the crowd should have broken up.
Hello, Jet.
Hello, Pa.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened. In the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
Holt Sergeant and the new arrival left Tombstone in a hurry. Clay Hollister and Deputy Charlie Riggs were amazed to discover that one of the territory's most notorious outlaws was the father of a teenage son. The sheriff decided to follow Sergeant. This was the first chance to find his hideout, perhaps his gang. The trail led them through the fastness of the Mule Mountains to a cabin hidden by oak trees.
Makes sense bringing him up here.
I told you, his ma died.
Yeah, we might use him as a lookout. I can see he don't know nothing about guns.
I'll learn to shoot. And ride, too. I can take care of myself.
Inside, we get company.
Come on.
Behind the wall.
I told you not to meet that stage.
Come on out, Sergeant! Out of here! Don't get that boy hurt!
Give me your gun, Paul.
Get down on the floor.
Go on around back.
I'm gonna make a run for it. It's our only chance.
It's safer inside.
Not for me. Come on.
It's Dude and Reno! They got away!
Sergeant! Send that boy out! You don't want to get him hurt, do you?
Go ahead. Outside.
I want to stay with you, Paul.
You heard me. Outside.
Get out of the way!
You killed my Paul.
I had to.
He never did nothing to you, and you shot him down.
He was a wanted man.
He was a good man. He was my Paul.
Easy, boy.
I'm gonna kill you someday, just like you killed him.
Stand up, boy. Why'd you come to Tombstone, Chet?
When Ma died, my Pa sent for me.
Did you know that your father was an outlaw?
I read about him in the papers.
Yet you came here anyway.
Why not? He had more nerve than any man in Arizona. It said so in the papers.
There's a better use for courage, boy, than robbing, stealing, and murdering.
My Pa wasn't afraid of nobody. And neither am I.
Afraid's no use, Sheriff. Looks like this boy's heading for trouble.
Need somebody to set him straight about things. If he isn't helped now, we'll have another gun hand in Tombstone. We got enough of those already.
But that's not your responsibility.
I don't want no help from him.
What do you suggest doing?
Get him a job first thing.
I think you're right. Work never hurt anybody, and sometimes it keeps him out of trouble.
I'm sorry, Hollister, but there's no use discussing it.
I sure wish you could see your way clear, Mr. Hart.
I can't take a chance. We keep a lot of money around. His father's friends are still on the loose.
Well, thanks anyway. Those the only things you're interested in, Jet?
I'm gonna have a gun.
Did you ever shoot one?
I'll learn.
Only thing is, it's my business to be particular who carries a gun in this town. Come on.
I could use another hand, all right, but taking on an outlaw's kid, I don't know.
Did you ever stop to think what had happened, Ed, if people held that against the kid all his life?
That ain't my responsibility.
That's everybody's responsibility.
Well, couldn't pay him much.
That's not important for now. Jet? Jet?
Mr. Hart, how much is that gun with the white grips?
Well, now, that's a mighty nice belt pistol. About $50. But I'm not selling you a gun, boy. They got away with 2,000.
Could you identify him, Mr. Hart?
Jim Reno. Dude Kappa. They've been here before.
I took the Bisbee Road, Sheriff.
Where'd you disappear to? Go on, get back to the livery stable. I got your job.
Oh, Charlie.
Any luck, Clay?
Like the earth opened up and swallowed him.
I got telegrams off. Every peace officer in the territory's on the lookout.
Thanks, Charlie. I lost him when they left that Bisbee Road.
Mr. Hart died.
I want a 20-minute posse ready to go at daylight.
Clay, I think you should know what they're saying around town.
What are they saying around town?
Well, that the boy tipped off Reno and Capper and acted as lookout.
No.
He was there. Right in front of the store, dozens of people saw him.
Jet was with me at Brady's livery stable. I got him a job and then he disappeared.
Where'd he go?
Charlie, I don't know, but he wasn't gone long enough to...
I warned you.
You warned me what?
I'd have had my head examined, let you talk me into hiring that boy.
What happened, Ed?
I'll tell you what happened. Jet Sergeant stole a gun and one of my best horses and lit out to join his friends.
A gun?
Had it by my cash drawer. What surprises me is he didn't take the money. Had over $100 in that drawer.
All right, Ed, I'm responsible for your hiring the kid. I'll make it up to you for the horse and the gun.
Everybody warned you, Hollister. Like father, like son.
All right.
Where you going, Clay?
You better be going to catch that young criminal.
I'm going to catch him before he becomes a criminal. There's still time.
June 20, 1885. Jet Sergeant rode fast and hard to Canelo Canyon. Clay Hollister followed his trail with ease.
Nice looking gun. Let me have it. Belongs to Ed Brady, doesn't it? After you cock a single action piece, always put your thumb in front of the hammer and change hands. Now you press it firmly into your right hand. That's important because your grip determines your steadiness. Now all you got to worry about is the trigger squeeze. That's most important of all. You got to squeeze them off nice and easy. Don't pull, you pull yourself right off the target.
You're being real helpful.
Main thing's practice. Takes time to learn to shoot good. But a boy's kind of like a gun. Go off half-cocked, you can't hit the side of a barn.
I won't go off half-cocked. I'm going to practice till I can shoot just as good as you, Mr. Hollister. And maybe better.
Well, like I said, that takes time. You're not going to have much in jail for stealing.
Well, I'm going to be just like my pa.
End up the same way?
He was doing all right.
Outside the law. Getting things without working for him. Just like you got this gun. Come on. I got work to do.
We found the horses, Clay, but Reno and Capper gave us a slip up in Skeleton Canyon.
Put him in the livery stable. Where's Charlie?
He's still out with the boys.
Good. I got some business to take care of before I can ride out.
Honor, I'd like to get this over with so I can get back to my business.
Just hold your horses, Mr. Brady.
Now, if we can get down to cases...
Sit down, Ed. I'm conducting this hearing.
Yes, sir.
Judge Sargent, you'll stand up and face the court. Very serious charge has been lodged against you. Mr. Brady claims you robbed him of a gun and a valuable horse.
Worth at least $200.
Your Honor, I'd like to ask Ed a couple questions, if I may, please.
Go ahead.
Ed, as I understand it, you claim to have lost a gun and a horse, right?
You know I did.
But I returned them both to you.
Got nothing to do with it.
Your Honor, can anything be lost if it's been returned?
What kind of talk is that?
Well, I'd like to think that the boy just borrowed your horse and gun to practice with.
You know better than that.
You really feel that?
The other day you said this wasn't my responsibility. Now it is.
What do you mean?
Well, I got him the job, and that puts it up to me.
Judge Sargent, do you know what this man has done for you?
I know all right.
I hope you do. I'm going to suspend sentence and put you on probation. If the sheriff has confidence in you, I suppose I should too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just one other thing. Ed, are you still going to keep that gun around the barn?
Not where anybody can find it.
June 21, 1885. Jed Sargent rode again to Canelo Canyon. He was driven by a fierce determination. July 1, 1885. After repeated practice, the youth developed a shooting eye. July 3, 1885.
Throw me all day with that horse. Come on.
Jet?
What do you want?
Reno's meeting me. We need horses.
Well, this is the sheriff's horse. He'll be coming for it soon.
Well, that's just about perfect.
What do you mean?
Well, me and Reno ain't exactly safe while that sheriff's still alive. He'd like to see us dangling at the end of a rope. Like to kill us. Like he done your pa. Reckon you don't hold it against him then. Him killing your pa.
You better go while you got the chance.
Or he might shoot us down like he done your pa. Or have you forgot about that?
Of course I haven't forgotten.
If it was me, I wouldn't never forget that. Till I paid him back. I'd want to see him dead, too, if he killed my pa.
How's Jet doing, Ed?
Oh. Well, I haven't missed anything.
Well, maybe he learned his lesson.
Drop it, Reno. Now come out reaching. Right there.
What's going on, Clay?
Keep this one here. His partner may be inside.
Sure.
Anybody been in here yet?
No.
I told you. I got nothing to say. Where you gonna meet Capper after you stole the horses? Give up, lawman. I ain't squealing on a partner.
Beat it out of him, Hollister.
Why don't you go back to your livery stable, Ed?
Supposing Duke Capper shows up.
I hope he does. Charlie Riggs is on guard. He's not after you, deputy. He's gonna get you. Maybe.
You better be careful, Hollister. As long as you're alive, he knows there's a noose waiting for him.
That's right. Come on, boy, let's lock you up.
All you gotta do is act natural. Comes in for his horse, I let him have it. You're with me, aren't you, kid? I guess your pa didn't mean nothing to you. He was a fine man, I know. I rode with him. There wasn't any man I ever respected more. I guess he don't mean much to you, or you'd want to see his murderer killed off. Just like he killed your pa. I'm offering to do it for you, kid. All you gotta do is bring him close to me. I'll shoot him in the back.
Let me handle this. I'll do it myself.
You don't even have a gun.
I know what I'm doing.
Nobody's been around here, Clay.
Well, he's got to be around here someplace. Reno wouldn't have come in alone. Look, you go back to the office. I'm going to ride the town limits.
Right.
Hello, Jet. Got the horse ready?
You don't need your horse, Mr. Hollister.
Where'd you get the gun?
I found out where he hid it.
Give it to me.
Not this time.
You don't know what you're doing, kid.
Yes, I do.
I don't want to have to draw on you, kid.
This is my show.
Thanks, Jet.
You helped me.
Well, they convicted Reno. Not that we're surprised.
He had it coming.
Well, you all duded up.
Yeah. Even shaved.
You going someplace?
Tucson on business.
Oh, you're gonna lock up the stable.
No need. Got an able hand.
Mr. Sergeant. How about taking care of my horse?
Yes, sir.
Come on, Ed. I'll walk you over to the depot.
Good.
Whistle me up a memory. Whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'Cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory. Whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
A deserted barn a day's ride east of Tombstone, Arizona Territory. The morning of October 9, 1887. The Markham brothers, vicious by nature, fast with their guns, and true to the Western code of an eye for an eye.
Come on, wake up. We've got a long way to ride.
I'm getting some sleep.
All right. Why can't we hold up here? We got to be in Tombstone tomorrow morning. We're going to be there when Mr. Frank Leslie steps off of that stage. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Well, we couldn't have gunned him when he was in the pen.
Not we, Hank. This'll be my pleasure. Well, why do we have to kill ourselves to get there?
We've been waiting 5 years. One more day ain't gonna hurt us.
Are you forgetting there'd be 5 of us instead of 4 if Leslie hadn't have gunned down Steve?
I ain't forgetting nothing.
All right. And I'm not letting Mr. Leslie forget it either.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
October 10, 1887.
Morning, Harris.
Frank Leslie comes in on the afternoon stage today.
You want an orange?
Well, haven't you something to say about Leslie?
Guaranteed fresh from Sonora.
It isn't every afternoon we get a paroled gunman back in town.
Look, Harris. Frank Leslie minds his own business and sticks to the terms of his parole. That's good enough for me.
Well, maybe he will. 5 years in Yuma can do something to a man.
We'll see.
He owes it to Doris Markham. If she hadn't pulled important wires, he'd be doing another 10 years.
Yeah, Doris Markham's sure one strong-minded woman.
She sure is. And trouble with Leslie would mean trouble with her. The Maison Dorée, one of Tombstone's more luxurious restaurants. Clay Hollister was a regular patron, but this visit was personal, urgent.
Morning, Miss Markham.
Oh, Sherry.
Mind if I join you?
Please.
Oh, nothing really, thank you. But I will be open for dinner. Your French cuisine's become a weekly must for the editor and me.
Thank you. I try to make the menu of the Maison Dorée a little different.
You've made it quite famous since your husband's death.
You want to talk about Frank, I suppose.
Just don't want any trouble.
You don't think we do? Now, look. All Frank wants is to be left alone. He told me the last time we
A
talked.
man behind bars will say a lot of things.
Well, Frank meant it. The only reason he's coming back to Tombstone is because of me. We're going to be married.
What's Frank going to do when he hears that old story about how he gunned down your husband?
5 years is a long time. People forget.
You're expecting an awful lot, Mrs. Markham. The whole territory knows that story.
Steve was no good. He had it coming. He forced it. I was there.
But the court found Frank guilty.
I know I was the only witness. And a wife isn't allowed to testify against her husband.
Well, it's all in the past now.
All we want is to be left alone.
As far as I'm concerned, you will be. But I'll drop over this afternoon and have a talk with Frank anyway.
You don't have to worry about him.
That's good. Because, you know, the first sign of trouble and back he goes for another 10 years.
High noon saw Laredo and his brothers ride into Tombstone, a few hours before the stage from Tucson was due.
Hard case is all right.
No law says they can't ride through, though. See how they add up.
Right.
Barkeep says that stage will be in about 3 o'clock. Now, Slip, you go down and check on it. All right, deal him, Hank.
Cut.
You're a little bit jumpy, aren't you, kid?
There's no call to grab a man by surprise.
Looks to me like you're still sprouting.
I've sprouted enough to handle a gun.
Not in Tombstone.
Hold it. You wouldn't be aiming to shoot a man in the back, would you?
Now, we're not looking for any trouble with you, Sheriff.
Well, that's nice, because we don't want any trouble either. Since you seem to be talking for your boys, I'll give you a word of warning, though.
I'm listening.
Keep your guns holstered until you clear town.
And suppose our business calls for other plans.
Well, maybe you better change your plans, then.
Boy, I'd like it. Slip. Now, take it easy, kid.
We've got more important things to do. Now, you go on down and check that stage. Go on.
I don't like it, Laredo. That Johnny Law's no one to fool around with.
Look, we came here to do a job.
Be easier at night. Leslie never know what hit him.
Sandy, that's just it. I want him to know. I want him looking right down at the point of my gun. So no back shooting now, understand?
Sure, Laredo, sure.
Where are you going to nail him, Laredo? The stage station?
No. Now, where do you suppose would be the first place that he'd go, huh? The Maison. And we'll gun him right there in front of his lady friend. Steve would have liked that, Hank.
Yeah. That Doris will be a little surprised meeting families you never saw before.
The stage from Tucson rolled in on time. The man who had been known as the fastest gun in the territory stepped off. Buckskin Frank Leslie.
Can I have a talk with Frank?
Later. There's a time and a place for everything.
We got her all nervous. She's pretty, too.
Keep your mind on what we're here for.
It's so wonderful to have you here. Mary, this is...
Come right in, Mr. Leslie. Step aside, Doris. What's the matter, Doris? Didn't Steve tell you about us? His brothers? They call me Laredo. This is Hank. Sandy. It's our little brother Slip. Now you stand aside, Doris. My business is with Mr. Leslie.
Sorry I can't accommodate you, Laredo. I have no gun.
You can't talk your way out of this, Leslie. Now you pick it up. Go on. Let's see if you're really as fast as they say you are.
I won't do it, Laredo.
Don't tell me Yuma Prison's knocked the man out of you. Hold it!
I warned you about trouble.
We haven't been any laws yet. But I'll finish this when he's man enough to carry a gun.
Frank. Anything starts, I'll finish it. Now, you got until sundown to clear town. All of you. Why don't you give that kid a chance to grow up?
Like I said, Sheriff, we got business.
Well, like I said, sundown.
We ain't gonna do what that sheriff says.
Not unless we finish our business first.
Yeah, well, y'all can have Leslie. All of you. I want that sheriff. He's been riding me ever since we rode in.
Hollister's got a tough reputation, Slip.
Yeah. Well, it won't hurt none for me to be worried.
Got to reply to your wire.
No, thank you.
Secret.
No. Just the Markham brothers have quite a reputation. None of it good.
But no charges that could stick. I'll be making the rounds. Clay, why don't you deputize his posse? That Sandy isn't a front shooter like the other three. You need a ring of men all around you.
There's I'm getting paid to do a job. Keeping peace is part of it.
Well, if they're still in town at sundown, would you call what's going to happen peace?
No, I guess not.
And what about Leslie?
Just hope for his sake he doesn't pack again. Breaking his parole.
In his position, you think he'd go looking for trouble?
Oh, he doesn't have to look for it. It comes looking for him. Miss Markham, Frank, what do we owe you?
This one's on the house, Sheriff. And thank you for your help this afternoon.
Well, thank you.
Hollister, I don't need anyone to do my fighting for me. I'd like to be able to protect myself. And I can't see myself as a corpse. You've got to understand, we can't have any peace or life of our own until this is settled, one way or another. I've got to draw a hand.
But Frank, your parole, it might mean another 10 years.
Man's got a right to sit in his own game.
I'll talk to Laredo. I'll make him see Steve wasn't worth fighting about.
Look, honey, Yuma hasn't changed me that much. I'm not going to hide behind a woman's skirts. Or a sheriff's gun.
The evening of October 10, 1887. Sundown and showdown.
Everything's still quiet.
How about the Markhams?
Still making big talk at the palace.
Of course.
Frank's on his way to the Crystal Palace. You've got to go down and stop it. I don't know.
Well, you carrying a gun?
I want to talk to you, private.
There's only one kind of talk I'm aiming to do.
Over a brother that wasn't worth it? Get smart, the whole bunch of you.
We're wasting a lot of time, Leslie. Now, what do I have to do to make you draw? Catch you dealing from the bottom like my brother did?
You got the stories mixed, Laredo. Your brother was doing the cheating.
Got you again.
You're sure lucky it wasn't murder. You got 30 more minutes before dark. Won't be any talk after that.
What kind of a fool trick was that? You trying to get yourself killed?
You had my word about no guns. Just thought I might be able to reason with him.
Looks like we're gonna have to take care of Hollister first.
Now, you really don't think they'll ride out?
We'll know in 30 minutes. Even if they don't, it's not your job to see that they...
Oh, Frank, darling. I was so worried about you.
I'm all right, Doris. Nothing happened.
Oh, Sheriff. Thank you.
Now, why don't you two go on along, huh?
It's my fight. Just give me the word.
Not in Tombstone, Frank. Haven't you got wedding plans to discuss?
You get back to the restaurant.
Oh,
I'll be right along. Go ahead. What's wrong with my backing your play?
This is a job for the law. We'll take care of it. And I don't want civilians mixing in a shootout.
The odds are still 4-2, Sheriff.
They usually are. The sun's setting fast. Yeah.
there's one Markham less. Somebody at the corner.
How is it, Slim?
Clean through. I stopped worse. He's gonna be all right.
What made young Markham go for him?
He just happened to be behind me. That bullet had my initials on it. How is the kid?
I sent for the coroner.
It's 3 against 1 now, Hollister.
Laredo.
Slip's dead.
Slip? What happened?
That lawman.
Let's get him. And I don't care how, but let's get him.
No. He'll come to us now. Be better this way.
Killed little Slip. Dirty?
Sandy, now you get your rifle and get up on a roof somewhere. We'll take care of Leslie later.
I'll be all right. Thanks.
Deputize me, Sheriff. Don't want to be sent back to Yuma for killing another man.
You're deputized.
He's coming, Laredo, and he's not alone.
Harris, go on back. I need somebody to print the epitaphs. Watch yourself. There's just 2 of them on the street. On Laredo, he'll move first.
Got a feeling someone else has got their eyes on us.
Yeah. Right on our backs. What is it?
Your deputy just got Sandy.
Well, I told him to go get his shoulder patched up. How do you like the odds now, Laredo? It's 2 against 2. Here's your big chance, Laredo. To be famous or dead. All right, Laredo. Drop your guns.
All right.
You come and get him.
Frank, oh my dog.
Oh, boy, they give up hard.
How is it?
Well, I hit the bone. I guess I can walk on it. The thing that bothers me, Harris, that back shooter's the only one left alive.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
June 1881. The small town of Osage, north of Tombstone, Arizona Territory.
Kind of a quiet town, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's so still.
There's not a soul in sight.
Harris, you try the barber shop. I'm gonna check the saloon.
Nobody in there either.
Ooh, it's still hot.
Clay.
I wonder where they all went. Why?
Apaches, maybe.
No.
But Chief Natazi and his marauders are on the loose again.
Yeah, but if Apaches had hit this town, you'd know about it.
Well, something sure scared the people off. Either there's been a... An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened. In the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
June 14, 1881. The sheriff of Tombstone and I swung through the small town of Osage on our way back from Fort Bowie to find it empty and deserted. Except for a mysterious sniper.
Looks like there's at least one citizen left in town. Across the street, upstairs.
It's no use. They'll burn this place to the ground.
You just let them walk through that door. Come on, you murderers!
We got no quarrel with you unless you force it.
Did Hicks send you two on ahead?
I'm the sheriff of Tombstone. The man with me is Harris Clyburn, the editor of the Epitaph.
You prove you're a sheriff. Figure it might be a trick.
Hicks's raiders don't play no games like that.
Come in.
That why you shot at us? Thought we were raiders.
They're coming. They're coming to town today.
I thought that bunch operated only in Texas.
It's getting thin pickings for them there.
Hicks put together a ragtag group of soldiers after the Civil War.
They've been riding and raiding ever since. We got warning they were coming. Folks decided the best course was to evacuate.
Well, didn't they know the Apaches are out again?
Nothing else they could do. There's not enough gun hands in this town to stop those cutthroats and risk our women.
How come you two stayed behind?
Ned's sick. It's his heart. The doc said if we was to move him, he wouldn't make it.
Well, you're not sick.
Ned's my brother. The doc went with the rest of them.
Harris? I better go down to the telegraph office. See if I can get Doc Cunningham over here from Tombstone.
He'll have to hurry.
For the both of you. Oh, and listen. If Hicks and his men get in here before I get back, don't make a sound.
You mean put up no fight at all?
We wouldn't stand a chance against them the way things are. I want Hicks to find Osage deserted, a ghost town. Be no experience for him. Want to see what he does.
Oh, I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I hope so, too.
Clay Hollister discovered that the telegraph wires to Osage had been cut, cutting off the only connection with the outside world.
You desert rats.
Wonder where they all are.
Hiding in their holes.
How'd they know we was coming?
Who says they did? All right, boys, flush them out.
It's empty.
This time of day?
The way it looks, there's nobody in this whole town. It must have been tipped off.
Joe Parsons.
Said he was going home, said he couldn't stand it no more. But he knew he was coming here.
Yeah, he knew. Joe Parsons. Maybe we'll meet up again.
So the whole town ran for it.
Bunch of cowards.
Well, Hicks, I guess you can't blame him.
That's enough, Sheldon. You're beginning to think like Parsons.
I'm thinking about the others we've lost. The ones that have been dying from hunger, from fever, and from gunshot wound. The ones that have been rotting to death, just plain rotting to death. Driven out of Texas to this.
Now look.
Hicks, I took all the money out of the bank. Vault's lying open, clean empty. Took all the purty gals, too.
What do we do now, Hicks?
Pick up their trail and go after them. They were scared enough to run. There won't be much fight left in them.
find Hollister.
Get your hands up, lawman. Where'd you come from?
Out of the woodwork?
Y'all never figured he'd leave a couple of us here, did you?
You're gonna find out.
Drop your guns! He shot at the right man this time.
And didn't miss.
Well, what now?
We're gonna go catch Hicks.
Well, you figure the two of us can take what's left of that gang?
Well, he doesn't know there are just two of us. Besides, I'll figure out something when I get a look at the terrain.
Afternoon of June 14, 1881. In the windswept foothills of the Cabezas Mountains, Hicks's raiders had overtaken the fleeing townspeople and cut out the prizes they were after.
What are you stopping for?
There's a tug coming loose. Here, hold it.
Hicks, why are we going back to that town?
He's getting us the money he hid. Aren't you, Mr. Banker?
You let the women go, then?
That's a chance you'll have to take.
There, that takes care of it.
Clay Hollister thought we had lost the trail. It was windy, wild Indian country unknown to either of us.
Said you'd decide what to do when you saw the terrain. How's it look to you?
Like do?
It better do. There's quite a few of them.
Well, maybe we can outthink them. Choosing the battlefield is quite an advantage in a fight. Harris, run the horses up in those rocks.
You mean you want them in plain sight?
That's right. Listen. Every time you hear me shoot my gun, you let go with yours, right?
You're the general.
What's the matter?
I think I saw some horses up there moving.
Indians?
Might be. I hear say the chief Nazi and these renegades have been raiding.
He wouldn't want us. We're both in the same kind of business, except we work opposite sides of the street.
Posse. Telegraph wires are down. How would a posse know we were here?
How would the whole town of Osage know we were coming?
Looks like Joe Parsons double-crossing us good.
You gonna drop him, Hicks?
How many you figure are?
No, tell him.
You hear me, Hicks?
Nobody get in the wagon. We're going through that pass. That's an order. Get in the wagon. Get the women and the old man up front. If they start throwing anything at us, we'll get them first.
Wait a minute.
I'm not taking any more arguments from you, Shelton.
We're gonna fight like men, like soldiers, or we won't fight at all.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Now listen to me. Is there anything left inside of any of us? We come from the South. We knew what we were fighting for, and we didn't ask the women to do our dying for us either.
I'm thinking of asking you to do some dying, Shelton.
Hold it, Hicks. That man's right. The rest of you know he is.
Hold it. I'll shoot the first one that tries to climb down from that wagon. Now, Shelton.
Hicks! All right, I'm in charge now.
Ain't nobody aiming to oppose you.
All I can say is that we're not only outnumbered, but we're outmaneuvered no matter which way we turn. Anybody want to contradict that? The end's been coming for a long time, and there's only 4 of us left.
All right, toss your guns in the road.
You heard the man.
Harris!
Where's the rest of them?
Just 2 of us. I don't know who you are, mister, but I don't cotton to a trick like that. Just remember, if I ever get the chance, I'm gonna kill you right where you stand.
Well, I'll try to see that you don't get the chance. Harris, pick up the guns, will you?
What about our families?
Well, do you know where your people were headed?
We know where they're hiding.
You think you can find them?
I sure can, Sheriff.
Take one of those horses and go tell them it's safe to come on home.
I'm on my way.
Oh, and send a doctor on ahead.
A couple of men in Osage need him pretty bad.
Late afternoon, June 14, 1881. The gamble had paid off, but there was still a scent of battle in the air.
Apaches. Chief, not Aussie. Marauders.
Can we make it to Osage?
No, that's what they want us to do, is run. Pull the wagon in there. They can't get behind us.
We knew we were hopelessly outnumbered. Clay Hollister had made a dangerous decision.
Come on, hurry up. Now get behind the wagon, quick. Harris, untie them and give them their guns. Yeah, guess we have to.
You think they'll attack?
Well, what do you think?
We haven't got a chance.
About the same chance Hicks used to give people.
Wouldn't be us they want. They're after the women.
Sheriff, give me my gun back. I'll try to keep my promise to kill you.
You won't have a chance. You'll be too busy shooting Indians. Besides, I'll be behind you.
I'll take care of you later.
Get back in the way. Here they come. They're pickup renegades from other tribes. Try for the chief. He's all that's holding them together.
Over?
No, ma'am. They'll be back. That's just the first skirmish to test us.
Oh, here they come again.
I'll get him.
Dead. Jack!
You think, Harris?
We're nearly out of ammunition, Clay.
And they know it. Next time they'll ride right over us.
Well, what do we do? Die here with a purpose, or die later?
The long day of June 14, 1881 was drawing to a close. It looked like it might be the last day for all of us.
Gotta get that chief. We get him and the rest of them will fold up and go. Well, gentlemen, let's go.
They're running for it.
No, I don't think so.
Won't they try again?
No, not Jose's dead.
Thanks to the last of Hicks's raiders.
And the last of the fighting Confederates.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory, January 16, 1882. Neil Wheaton, one of Clay Hollister's new deputies. Wheaton liked guns. They were his weakness.
Get it fixed?
Nothing to it. I ain't been stuck. Man should look after the tools of his trade. Could save his life.
Or get him killed. You going to the funeral?
Them things depress me.
I think you ought to go.
You being there ought to be enough.
Ordinarily it would be, but this time it's different.
What's so different about it, Clay?
You killed the man.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
January 17, 1882. Another man had been buried on Boot Hill, killed in the line of duty by Neil Wheaton.
Satisfied?
With a new gun, you have to be careful. Got to be checked out.
You do that at the factory.
Well, they claim they do, but I heard of a fellow once, had him a new 6-gun. First time he went to fire it, barrel was clogged and blew up in his hand. Nothing like that's going to happen to me.
Oh, I don't imagine it will. I'm wanting to talk to you.
Had a suspicion he wasn't hanging around for nothing.
Look, I'll lay it right on the line. You go too fast for your gun.
I do my job. Maybe you do it too well. You're talking loco, Clay. 3 weeks ago, I hired you because I needed another deputy. I hoped you'd make the grade. And ever since then, you've been in one shooting scrape after another. Wasn't any of it my doing. They all drew on me first. It's a peace officer's job to hold down trouble, not bring it on. Are you saying I'm fired, Clay? Let's just call it a warning. You're first and last.
January 18, 1882.
The Oriental Saloon.
Let's go.
Look, nobody's gonna tell me when to leave.
I'll handle it.
Hollister. Fun's over. Put up your gun.
Keep out of this. This ain't none of your affair.
I don't want any trouble. If you're smart, you won't either. Do like I say. Come on. Holster your gun. We'll forget all about it.
All right. But tell your deputy over there to put away his.
Is he...
He's gonna be all right.
There wasn't any reason for gunplay, Neil.
Anytime a man points a gun at me, you better use it. Real quick.
You know there wasn't any danger as well as I do.
Wood Hill's full of men who thought that way. I don't believe in being careless. Getting hungry, I'm gonna put on the feed bag if you've had your say.
Not quite. Give me your badge. You're not right for a lawman, Neil. Your gun hand moves too quick. By the time your thinking catches up, it's too late. But Neil, remember this. This town is full of quick guns. There's always somebody just a little bit faster than you are.
Not in Tombstone, there ain't.
Hello, Neil. I see you lost your badge.
Yeah, permanently. Sheriff thinks I'm too fast with my protection.
Have one on the house.
No, thanks. Makes a man careless. I like to be able to tell my friends from my enemies.
Got any plans as to what you're going to do now?
Mm-hmm. Thought maybe I'd come to work for you.
Doing what?
Thing I do best. Got a nice place here, Richie. Nicest in town. Could be better with protection.
Well, we've got Hollister and all the other deputies.
Sure you have, but they can't be everywhere at once. If you had your own gun on the premises, it could save you a lot of headaches.
Well, sounds like a good proposition. With your reputation, you might hold down trouble. I'll think it over.
Has to be now. The Crystal Palace has already made me an offer.
All right, Neil. But remember, your job is to hold down trouble. I don't want any customers shot.
Oh, of course not. You're a good businessman.
When you want to come to work?
Maybe you didn't know it. But I was on the job when I walked in.
Oh, Harris.
Hello, Clay.
Ready for some dinner?
Oh, I can't right now, Clay. Say, here, you fired Neil Wheaton.
Come on, that's yesterday's news. You ought to read the epitaph.
The most interesting item isn't in there. I didn't get the information till after we'd gone to press. Your ex-deputy has a new job. House gun at the Oriental.
I thought Richie had better sense than that.
I can see the future headlines now. Violence flares at the Oriental. Neil Wheaton, former deputy, was forced to shoot.
All right. I know how it'll read.
Nothing to do about it, I suppose.
No. Just wait and hope. No dinner, huh?
January 25, 1882. Neil Wheaton had been on his new job a week. Evening, Hollister.
How's it going, Richie?
Quieter than a sleeping hound. Been that way ever since word got out about Neil.
He had to do anything to earn his pay yet?
Business is good. Trouble staying away from my door.
So far.
January 27, 1882, Friday night. The traditional night for the big ranchers to come to Tombstone.
It's too cool a night to be sweating, Richie.
It's been a bad night for my house, man.
Thought someone must be breathing hot on your pocketbook.
3 Kings. Every time Matt McCord comes to town, he takes me for a bundle. He's already clipped the house for $9,000. Oh, he wants more money. I better get it out of the safe.
You want me to hex McCord?
Yeah, you do that. Be worth a lot to me, an awful lot. I'll raise 200.
Keep your hands above the table, McCord.
You calling me a cheat?
I'm not calling you anything, just a warning.
Let's play cards.
I pass.
I call. 3 ladies. Beats 3 jacks.
That's all, gentlemen. This game's called for tonight.
Something new, Adam Whedon?
Just decided to put it into effect. Do you mind?
Suits me. I can find plenty of places to gamble.
Not if you win the way you did here.
I'm not looking for a fight, Wheaton, but I'm not backing down from one either.
Then we understand each other.
I don't think I know what you mean.
Leave it. Now look! Just leave your winnings on the table. These men ought to have their money back, and so should the house. McCord won too much and too often, to be honest. If he hadn't been a cheat, he wouldn't have drawn.
Have you gone completely loco? Why'd you want to do a thing like that?
You wanted the game broken up. It was your idea.
I didn't say anything about gunning McCord.
You said to hex him.
You were fired, Neil, as of right now.
You said it'd be worth a lot to you. You owe me $500 and a raise in salary, and I'm sure you're a man who pays his honest debts.
That's blackmail.
Let's say it's good business, huh? Water. Hello, Clay. Glad you got here. I just had to shoot Matt McCord in self-defense.
January 27, 1882. Later that evening, Clay Hollister investigated the killing of popular rancher Matt McCord.
What's your version? Well, after Neil accused him, Matt reached for his gun
and I defended myself.
You keep out of this.
What are you getting all worked up over, Clay? It ain't as if I gunned him down without a chance.
McCord wasn't any hand with a gun.
Man wants to act like a fool. It ain't my lookout.
From what I hear, you didn't give him any choice. Did you see it?
I don't know about the cheating part, but I heard McCord went for his gun first. Sorry this happened, Hollister. Hiring Neil seemed like a good idea at the time.
Well, I can't blame you much. I made the same mistake myself. Thing to do is what I did. Fire him.
Well, maybe it won't happen again. I'll give him one more chance.
Sure it'll happen again. Another legal murder for Neil Wheaton.
He's got you real scared, hasn't he, Richie?
Of course he hasn't. If I want to get rid of Neil, I'd do it. Now let's have one on the house and forget all about it.
No, thanks. I had enough for tonight and from now on.
Better luck next time, Clay.
You got a bad case of gun fever, Neil. Only cure I know for it's a bullet.
Want to try me?
Only if I have to. Like I said before,
It's a peace officer's job to keep down trouble, not bring it on.
Just as you say. Anytime you're ready, say the word. Now that we've settled that, have a seat. We'll play some showdown.
You got more important things to do.
Such as?
There's a nice straight road out of town. Use it.
The only way I'm leaving is feet first.
If that's the way you want it, that's the way it'll be.
Go ahead, I'll give you the jump.
No, I don't want to kill you. Just do like I say.
You're fast, but not that fast. What are you waiting for? Go on.
Won't ask you again. Next time I'll...
There won't be any next time, and you know it.
Some said Clay Hollister had walked away rather than face Neil Wheaton's gun. In Tombstone, that wasn't the popular thing to do. Hello, Clay.
Yes?
You know George Pickett and Walter Henry.
Take a seat.
This isn't a social call, Hollister.
Matt McCord was a friend of ours. We want to know what you're going to do about his killing.
I've already served notice on Neil to leave town.
Doesn't seem to have registered too strong. He's still around.
Still working for Richie, too.
We don't want to pressure you, Hollister. But if you don't do something about Wheaton, we will.
Like what, for instance?
Matt McCord had a lot of friends in this part of the country. They're mighty stirred up.
I see. Anything else?
Guess that's about all we have to say.
We mean it.
As you can see, people are stirred up.
Yeah, well, it's a funny thing about people. They love to see a fight, but they're so sad when somebody gets killed.
Well, that's human nature. You got a reputation to uphold, Clay. If you don't act soon, you might have to leave town yourself. I wouldn't like to see that.
Well, what do you want me to do? Pick a fight and force a shootout? Well, I'm a peace officer, not a hired gun. I didn't mean to shout at you.
If it helps, go ahead.
Well, it helps, but it doesn't change the situation. I think I'll take a walk.
Any place in particular?
Have a talk with Neil. Where is he, Richie?
If you mean Neil, he took the day off.
Where did he go?
If he never comes back, I won't miss him.
Why haven't you fired him yet?
I can't.
You mean you're afraid to?
What difference does it make? He's got his hands around my throat, and I can't pry him loose.
Maybe I can do it for you.
Neil's got you buffaloed, too. Otherwise, you'd have taken care of him by now.
All right, Richie. Just what is it between the two of you?
Neil's blackmailing me for the McCord killing. Says I told him to do it, and I'd pay for the service.
Well, you should have told me that before.
I know it. I didn't think it'd do any good.
You thought wrong.
Just a minute. Get me out of this, Hollister, and it's worth $1,000 to you.
You never learn, do you, Richie?
What do you mean?
You can't buy everything. This is my job.
That's what people have been saying.
You tell Neil that I'm looking for him.
Storm coming up? Yeah. The afternoon of January 29. It was to be a day of decision. some?
No, thank you.
Helps me to get through a long afternoon.
Have you seen Neil?
Earlier. One thing I don't understand, Clay. How come you haven't clamped down on him?
Well, I'm tired of settling every argument with a gun.
We're living in a lawless time, Clay. Sometimes, unfortunately, it takes violence to stop violence. You're the only law we have here. People expect you to meet the issue head on.
Meet it head on? Well, what does that mean? Shoot it out with Neil? Well, there's got to be another way because legally Neil hasn't broken the law yet. Sometimes it feels like the only answer to every problem in Tombstone's a bullet. I was hoping it'd be different. I was hoping...
Talk to me, Clay.
I do.
I've been hoping you'd make this mistake.
I'm waiting.
It's my pleasure.
Careful. There might be mud in that barrel. Could be clogged, blow up. Like with the fella you were telling me about. What's the matter, boy? Don't you like the odds? Well, they didn't favor McCord either, but he took the chance. You say you've been waiting for this. Go ahead.
I want to check my gun.
That'd be a mistake. You make one move for your gun, I go for mine.
You're pushing me to an unfair fight.
I'm pushing you to leave Tombstone, boy.
I said the only way I'd leave was feet first.
That's what you said.
Chances are there isn't any mud in the barrel.
Then the chances are it won't blow up in your hand. Now go for your gun or move out. Want to use it? You're a lucky man, Neil. I'm giving you a chance to live. Take it. Out of town.
Thought this might interest you. Editor of the El Paso paper sent it to me.
Oh? Neil Wheaton killed by Madden Roberts. Another victim was added to Madden Roberts' growing list when today he shot and killed...
Kind of thought Neil would be headed back this way sometime. I guess now he won't be. Always somebody just a little bit faster.
Fella here says he'd like a crack at that deputy's job we got open, Clay. Wants to be a lawman. Well, I'll be glad to take it.
We got business.
Need some help?
No, we can handle it.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো।
ওই দিনকে তোরে হাত খরচের লেগা 5,000 টাকা দিয়েছিলাম। আবার টাকা টাকা কি গাছে ধরে?
আব্বা জান, আপনি তো কত টাকাই কামান, 5,000 টাকা দিলে আপনার কি হয়? আমি আপনার একমাত্র আমার মাইয়া, তো আমার পিছনে খরচ করবেন না, কার পিছনে করবেন? আমার একটা কুর্তি পছন্দ হয়েছে, ওই কুর্তি আমি কিনতে চাই।
কুর্তি মূর্তি লেহেঙ্গা ওড়না এসব দিয়ে তো ঘর বইরে গেছে, হাঁটুনের বি জায়গা নাই। মন চায় তোর এগুলা নাইজেরিয়া, বুলগেরিয়া আর উগান্ডায় পাঠাইয়া দেয়। আচ্ছা, এত কিছু কিনার দরকার নাকি?
কি করতেছেন আব্বা? একটা শখ করছি, শখের দাম লাখ টাকা। শখ যদি না মিটে তাহলে এই জীবন রেখা লাভ কি? আপনি যদি আমার টাকা না দিচ্ছেন তাহলে কিন্তু আমি কয়ে দিলাম, ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে নাম লেখা ফেলাম।
আচ্ছা, ব্লেড দিয়ে এই কুর্তির লেগে হাত কাটানোর দরকার নাই। আমি বাইরে যাওয়ানোর সময় তোর টাকা দিয়ে যাবো।
থ্যাংক ইউ আব্বা।
আচ্ছা লাইলি, তুমি এরকম প্রতিদিন কোনো পড়াই কমপ্লিট করছো না। আমি কিন্তু তোমাকে আর পড়াতে আসবো না।
আসেন না, আপনারা কাঠাই কইছে আইতে, আমি কইছি
শেষ পর্যন্ত তোমার বাবার কাছে আমাকে কমপ্লেন করতে হবে।
আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করবেন?
পড়াশোনা করছো না, বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না? অবশ্যই করবো।
ঠিক আছে, আপনি যান, আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করেন, এদিকে আমি ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে আপনার হাতের নাম লেখা রাখবো এখান দিয়ে।
কি বলতে চলেছ? আস্তাগফিরুল্লাহ। দেখো, এইবার না হয় আমি তোমার বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না, কিন্তু তুমি যদি পরীক্ষায় ডাব্বা মারো তাহলে তো আবার আমি শেষ।
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মনের সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ, বললে আইসো শেষবার মতো চুলদারি আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো। সরেন।
আরে ভাই, নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই। কি সমস্যা? যাইতে দিছো না কেন?
সমস্যা আমার না আপনার। আপনি কি মানুষ না খুনি?
মানে
মানে বোঝেন না? কালকে কি করছেন? কাচির লগে কি মিলাচ্ছেন? পেট খারাপের ওষুধ।
দেখো এখন কিন্তু বাড়াবাড়ি হইতেছে। তোমরা কাচ্চি খাইতে চাইছো, আমি খাওয়াইছি ব্যাস। আর কারো যদি পেট পাতলা হয়ে যায়, কেউ যদি হজম করতে না পারে, সেটা তো তার সমস্যা, আমার না।
বাড়াবাড়ি আমরা করছি না আপনারা করছেন? মানে ইচ্ছে করে আপনারা খান নাই কালকে, তাই না? যাতে আমার লগে প্রতিশোধ নিতে পারেন।
আর যদি নিতে চাই, সেটা কি দোষ? 3-3বার ঘুড়ি চ্যাম্পিয়ন আমি, তোমার কারণে আমার হারতে হয়েছে।
হারছেন তো কি হচ্ছে? মাঝে মাঝে কিছু জিতবার লাগা কিছু হারতে হয়।
এই তোমার কাছে হাইরা আমি কি জিতছি? হ্যাঁ,
আমারই জিতছেন, আমার মন জিতছেন।
এই দেখো তুমি আমার আবার কোনো কিছু তো ফাঁসে দিচ্ছ, আমি বুঝছি। এইসব ফান্দে আমি পা দিতেছি না, প্লিজ।
আমি আপনারে ফাঁসাই নাই, আপনি আমারে ফাঁসাইছেন। আমি তো আপনার প্রেমে পড়ে গেছি ফ্রি মাস্টার। আপনি আমার মারবেন, মারেন, কাটতেও ফালান, কিন্তু আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি, এটাই সায়েন্স।
হ্যাঁ, এর জন্যই তো সায়েন্সে মারো ডাব্বা।
যতই অপমান করেন, শাদি তো আপনার আমার লগেই হইব।
তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শাদি দূরে থাক, প্রেম পর্যন্ত করতে রাজি নাই আমি। আর এইসব ব্লেড ফেড দিয়ে কোনো কাজ হবে না, আমি ভয় পাই না আর।
দেখো চন্দ্র, তুমি কি করো।
À, thằng này chết. Đéo gì nhỉ? Thế này thì vẫn thua. Ai, trời ơi. À đây. Đây chiếc này thì theo sẽ là vài đĩa cút, sẽ là vài đĩa cút. Không sao thầy ơi, phải bỏ 2 phát ngoan gì đấy, không thua mất 15 máu thôi, đánh đổi rồi, con 3 rồi, đánh đổi rồi. AC1 chiếc AC2 là bên rồi. Từ hàng công người ta chưa ăn vậy, làm trên của nó này đấy, vẫn khỏe, kéo chua vẫn khỏe, không yếu đâu. Để đấy ông hai cái đéo rồi ơi, đéo chết, ông hai mà không chết vậy thì nhiều áo nó bài biết ui ao không chết lại, what the hell. Ô ấn pháp sư cả một cái bút dòng ao hai không chết chuồn tỏ à nghe top 6 chat game của chat game có 23 bật tiền 23 điểm thì mất hết tiền. Nên đủ tiền lên ăn chơi nhỉ. Nếu sắp 2 lần nữa ngọc bảo bao nhiêu? Bảo là tầm
আজকে যদি আব্বু আম্মু যদি আমারে যদি বলতো যে সাকিব তুই বিয়ে কর, তাহলে আমি
এলেটে বান্দা তুই চুপ থাক। তুমি তো মোর বন্ধু সুরজ রে চেনো, মোর মেলা দিনের পুরানা বন্ধু। লোকটাও ভালো, বিশ্বাসী। আর তার মাইয়া যে খারাপ হইবে হিয়া কিন্তু মোর বিশ্বাস হয় না। আমার ওই দোস্ত সুরজ রে মুই কথা দিছি, তার মাইয়া আয়সার লগে আগামী মাসে মগো পোলার বিয়া দিমু তা বাবা তুমি কি কর?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, রাস্তা ক্লিয়ার।
তোর বাবার একটু মাথা মোটা হইলে তাতে কি হয়েছে? কথাটা কিন্তু খুব একটা খারাপ করেনি, তাই না? ভালো একটা ডিসিশন নিছে।
এই হ্যাঁ বেটা ওই যাও কই, আরে বেটা বহো, যাও যাও কই,
বয় বাবা বয়, বয় রাখি, মাথাটা ঠান্ডা করে বয় না, কথা বলতেছি, কথাগুলি একটু শুন।
আচ্ছা, আব্বু আম্মু মন থেকে খুশিতে তোরে বিয়ে করাইতে চাইতেছে। মানে তোর মতো বলদ আমি আমার দুনিয়াতে দেখি নাই। তুই যেখানে রাজি হবি সে জায়গার মধ্যে তুই উল্টা মশামশি করতেছিস। আজকে যদি আব্বু আম্মু যদি আমারে যদি বলতো যে সাকিব তুই বিয়ে কর, তাহলে আমি
এই লইতে বান্ধব তুই চুপ থাক বাজান, মশরামশরি কইরা কোনো লাভ হইবে না। বিয়া কোনো অপরাধের কাম না। শুনো, পোলাপান যখন বড় হয় বাবা মার দায়িত্ব পোলাপান করে উত্তম জায়গায় বিয়ে দেওয়া। আমার জানা মতো মাইয়াটা সুশীল ভদ্র, বিয়েটা হইয়া গেলে তখন বুঝবা, তখন আর তোমার অঙ্ক মুখস্থ করা লাগবে না। বাবার হোটেলে বইয়া ঠ্যাংয়ের উপর ঠ্যাং তুলা খাবা। অসুবিধা কি?
অনেক অসুবিধা। আমি বিয়ে করবো না। আর তোমার বিয়ে দেওয়ার ইচ্ছা হলে তোমার ছোট ছেলের সাথে বিয়ে দাও। ওই যে আয়সানা কি নাম, ছোট ছেলের বিয়ে দিয়ে দাও তার সাথে। আমি পড়াশোনা করব, আমি পড়াশোনা করে পাশ করব, পাশ করে আমি হায়ার স্টাডির জন্য ইউনিভার্সিটিতে, বিদেশের ইউনিভার্সিটিতে আমি পড়তে যাব। আমি বিয়ে করব না, আমি পড়াশোনা করব।
বাজান, দিল্লি বহু দূর, ওদিকে তুমি তাকাইও না, লাভ হইবে না। ওই মাইয়ারেই তোমার বিয়া করতে হইবে। ফোন নাম্বার নেও, কথা কও, দরকার পড়লে দুজনে দেখা সাক্ষাৎ করো, সিন পরিচয় হও। আগামী মাসের যে কোনো দিন তুমি কত মোর এককানি কথা।
আপা তোরা তো জানিস তোর আব্বার মাথা গরম, যেই কথা বলে সেই কাজ না করা পর্যন্ত তার মাথাটা গরমই থাকে। তাছাড়া বাবা সবার তো আর লেখাপড়া হয় না, হয় কম। বাবা যে বলছে বিয়ে শাদী কইরা বাবার ব্যবসাটা একটু দেখাশোনা কর, এতে করে তোর একটা নতুন জীবন হবে, একটা নতুন সংসার হবে, তাই না? জীবনটা একদম পাল্টায়া যাবে, ঝরঝরা হয়ে যাবে, তাই না? আব্বা আমার কথা শুনতে হয়। হ্যাঁ বাজান,
আমার ভবিষ্যৎ এমনিও ভালো, পড়াশোনা করলেই ভবিষ্যৎ ভালো হবে। তুমি যাও এখান থেকে, যাও, আমার মেজাজ একটু গরম হয়ে যাচ্ছে, যাও এখান থেকে যাও।
তোর বাবার কথাটা একটু ভালো করে মনোযোগ দিয়ে চিন্তা কর। হ্যাঁ
ভাইয়া, জীবনে বহুত অঙ্ক মুখস্থ করেছ, এবার জীবনের অঙ্কটা মিলাও। এই যে উস্কো খুস্কো গালগুলো আছে না, চুলগুলো আছে না, ওগুলো সেলুনে গিয়ে ফেশিয়াল টেশিয়াল করে একটু মানুষ হও, বুঝছো?
জুতাগুলো না ময়লা হয়ে গেছে, ওগুলো ড্রাই ওয়াশ করবো আমি। ড্রাই ওয়াশ করবো।
May mắn rồi nè, điện từ bao nhiêu quay được người thôi, phải có may mắn cơ mới thích lâu lâu. Mình gọi là khỏe phết đùa. Không có Guardian Carry mà vẫn hold Guardian à? Thực sự là cầu nguyện không vậy? Thực sự là cầu nguyện ra Guardian không? Cái thằng lái xe này, lái xe bay rồi, xe bay nhưng mà vẫn cần bánh. Sự nhót không? Nhót đó, mày nhót không? Ui Galio rồi, what the hell? Ui nói ở kia thì không có tầm. Chơi Galio rồi, để Galio ngoài, chưa cần lắm. Cũng xịn đấy, nhưng mà thiếu xe lát, nhận được xe lát nữa là xong. Perfect tiếp à? Thêm nữa không? One more. Ê, 135 xuống 126 kìa, nó reset. One more này. One more. One ai không được. One more. Không one more à? Quả đấy, đều rồi. One more. Two more. Hai Sibasikira. Nope. Mày bay 54 à? Thực sự là 5 củ ấy, nên là 50%. Quay đều. Cái gì đấy? Không skip được quên mất. Có thể về cua kia thì bay thì kiếm tiền revert quá mạnh. Ra một tuổi mà rồi lên cua 4, cứ chỉ cua 4 cho tôi vậy, chôn tôi à? Vẫn thắng à? Sự bay tỷ vong. Anh ác quỷ rồi, hóa ác quỷ rồi. Từ ngày em đi anh hóa thành ác quỷ Ride a Car Simulator. 22 củ à? Anh sẽ bay được tầm 400 củ, 450 thì mới lên cấp tiếp theo được. Sợ binh sĩ lính ấy. Nhanh và nhẹ, ui bay nhanh đét, tốc độ sự vua. Tốc độ sự vua ấy, tốc độ sự một đẳng cấp Pro VIP. Chuẩn không vậy? Thắng được không vậy? Rồi, có mỗi quân cho gát sẽ làm chi? Có mỗi cho gát làm chi? Cho gát 2 mũ thích nghi à? Làm chi? Ui, thổi đau phết, đùa. Ê, nó thắng được cái cút đấy. Ê, nó thổi chết Zone này. Không chết được. Có 2 cái mũ kia đéo chết được. 2 mũ đấy chỉ là kích thêm sát thương phép. Xong rồi. Quả chém mới là của mình rồi, chắn luôn. Đi chợ 100 máu bốc lửa. Đồ Zone này. Zone cái cục đấy sự xịn không? Ban la chắn à? Đồ cổ này. 15% hút báo chủ sở đồng minh được đấy. Cái ui mất lắc rồi. Còn những con cục vàng. Lấy một cục vàng đi. Rồi trở lại cái này. Ha sorry. Mày bay cao, một lần bay được tầm 40 triệu.
তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মনে সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ। বইলাইছো শেষবার মতো চুলদারি আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো। সরেন।
আরে ভাই নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম। জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই।
কি করতেছ? এটা কি করলি তুই মামা বলতো? শেষ পর্যন্ত ওই হাবলু মামার কাছে।
সরি বলছি তো, মিস্টেক হয়েছে। আর এটা খেলা না, খেলাতে হার জিত থাকি।
এই কথা তুই বলতেছিস? 3 বারের চ্যাম্পিয়ন নিলয় বলতেছে এই কথা, শেষ পর্যন্ত খেলায় হার জিত থাকেই।
হ্যাঁ বলতেছি। এবার হয় না আগামীবার হইব। আর শোন, আমাদের না বয়স বেশি হয়ে গেছে, ঠিক আছে? এখন এটা জুনিয়রদের করা কাম, আমরা অনেক সিনিয়র হয়ে গেছি।
এই দাঁড়া জুনিয়র, হ্যাঁ? কোন অ্যাঙ্গেল ওই হাবলু মামার তো জুনিয়র মনে হলো কত দেখি? এই কথা শোনার পরে ওই হাবলু মামা সানফ্লাওয়ার তেল মাইরা ঠিক ঠিক করে হাসবো। তুই এমন একটা কাজ করছিস মামা, এলাকায় মুখ দেখানোর মতো অবস্থা থাকলো না।
আমি টাকা দিতেছি, একটা কাজ কর, বোরকা কিন না পিন্দা ঘুরতে থাক, ঠিক আছে? এলাকায় আর মুখ দেখাইতে হইব না।
দাঁড়া, আমার মনে হইতেছে কেউ তোরে তাবিজ করছে। তুই কখনো তো এই কথা বলার ছেলে না, কি হয়েছে কত?
কোনো তাবিজ টাবিজ কিছু না। আর শোন, আনোয়ারের রহিম বাবুর ছেড়ে আনতে পাঠাইছিলাম, কই হয়?
ভাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম ভাই।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আনোয়ার কই?
ভাই পাঠায় কই জানি গেল গা ভাই? কামটা কি হলো ভাই? কালে গেম রাইডা গেলেন?
যাওয়া হইছে, কাজের কথা আসি। লাইলির পার্টিতে কাচ্চি খাই দিব
না ভাই, পারুম না, মাফ করে দেন ভাই। আপনার লেগে আমার জানা হাজির, রুমের লেগে আমি ভাই কাচ্চি বাচ্চি রাঁধতে পারবো না ভাই।
তুই কি কর? রহিম ভাই মাথা ঠান্ডা, মাথা ঠান্ডা। তোমাদের ছাড়া হইব না তো বিষয়টা। এমন কাচ্চি খাওয়াই ফিরবো, মনে করো 7 দিন যাতে কেউ বাথরুম থেকে বাইর না হইতে পারে। বুঝছো না বিষয়টা? পারবা না? যাও এবার রেডি করে গিয়া যাও তাড়াতাড়ি।
একটু বড় খবর হইব।
তোমরা আমগুলোকে বইতা।
আরে আমরা তো খাবোই, আগে আপ্যায়নটা করে নেই। পুরান ঢাকার ট্রেডিশন তো আপ্যায়ন করা, কি মামা?
এই তো দুষ্ট লাইনে আইছো, এরকম লাইনে থাকলে তো কোনো সমস্যা হইতো না। খুব তো কইছিল খেলার কথা, এখন বুঝছো খেলা কি?
এখন একদম ক্লিয়ার মামা। আপনার একটু কাছে দিই। আলু দেই, আলু আলু।
না না আলু না, গোস্ত দাও, গোস্ত দাও।
এই যে গোস্ত দেই।
অনেক মজা হয়েছে। এই লাইনে দাও, লাইনে দাও।
আলু
ল ল ল ল লাইলি ল। তুমি লইবা নি?
খাইতা মজা তো।
তুমি একটু খাও।
সবাই আমগুলোকে খাইতা।
আরে খাবো তো, খাবার তো আছে।
আমগুলোকে খাও।
আরে মামা খান তো। আছে কিছু লাগলে বলেন কিন্তু।
মজা হয়েছে।
আসলে
না, তুলো গোস্ত ল।
এইবার লইয়া কয়বার হয়েছে?
ভাই 5 বার।
তোমার এত করে কইছি যে একটু কম কম খাও, মাগনা খাওন পাইলে হুদাই হামাম করে খাও।
দুলা ভাই আমি তো মাগনা খাওয়ান খাই ভাই, আমরা তো বাজেতে জিতছি আর আমি তো পরিমাণ মতোই খাইছি। বিশ্বাস করেন দুলা ভাই, আমি নিশ্চিত ওরা খাওয়ানোর মধ্যে কিছু মিশাইছে। লাইলিও তো পরিমাণ মতো খাইছে, ওরা তো পেট নামছে শুনছি।
হ্যাঁ, মানুষের খায় কাম নাই, তোমার খাওয়ানোর লোকে কিছু মিলাইছে।
ভাই আপনি জানেন না, ওরা অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস, অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস দুলা ভাই। ওরা প্রত্যেকটা ধরে ধরে ফাঁসি দেওয়া উচিত দুলা ভাই। আমি খালি একটু সোজা হয়ে দাঁড়াইলি, তারপর দেখেন আমি রাজপথে নামবো, রাজপথে নামবো, আমি আন্দোলন করবো মগো ফাঁসির লিগা।
যাও যাও, তুমি তোমার কামে যাও, আমি তোমার লেগে কেড়ে বয়ে থাকো।
আপনি একটু বহান ভাই।
Thì 400 à? 400. Đây kiếm 25 rồi. Somos 700 rồi, reverse được một lần nữa. Ok. Lần này sẽ reverse được 10 anh quay qua kia anh binh. Sẽ là bố của qua kia. Yes. Thua hoài à. Ông cội thắng à? Át mùa thực sự là khó đấy. Sẽ lấy một cái đồ ánh sáng đi. Sẽ là cái cung xanh ánh sáng đi. Hai cái giảm hiệu hai bên nhỉ? Thôi cái để đang kéo một cái vùng đầu. Về rồi 25 chắc là nốt nào nữa thì lên 8 vậy. Lại là cái thằng Zurich này. Sao nó vẫn lên được con ấy bài nhỉ? Đưa con Zurich bài ở đâu dài. Đổi nó còn Nautilus nữa. Mình cầm tận 4 con Nautilus rồi chúng nó vẫn còn. Ê xong ý làm mày không ba. Được, thua. Thua không? Thua. À. Ok. Rồi đi rồi. Top mấy đây? Chưa đi. Sắp đi. Anh đi xa rồi, anh không lái xe nữa. Anh đắp mộ rồi. Không thể là ride khát được. Khóc. U Linh à. Em phải cút. Cút đi. Đây đi cho đỡ bị bắn vào đầu. Cày tê tại bị bắn cặp tự. Kéo ra xì ra. Ui rồi ôi, cặp bóng may mắn cô ba nhưng mà ít tiền không sao, ít tiền. Tích xong rồi bao nhiêu máu, có 5.000 máu rồi sao, chắc thế. Bế mày, đối kia ông chết à? Đối kia xét bế không được, không thiếu mấy cái cùng đao, chậm quá. Đây đừng người nó vả, rồi nó vả át chứ à? Mày ý thua. Đi chợ nhặt xem một cái cung đi, nhặt một cái cung đi. Anh cũng sắp đi rồi, anh sẽ được đi chợ trước. Ai
আপনি এখান থেকে চলে যান।
লাইলি, তুমি না আমারে বলছিলে আমারে না পাইলে তুমি ব্লেড দিয়ে আমার নাম লিখে হাত কাটবা। আজকে তোমারে না পাইলে আমি হাত কাটবো, তোমার নাম লিখবো হাতে আমি।
আরে পাগল নাকি? কি করবা লাগছে?
লাইলি, তোমার সাথে একটু কথা ছিল।
আপনার সাথে কোনো কথা বলবেন না। হাই লাইলি।
লাইলি প্লিজ 1 মিনিট।
আপনি বুঝতেছেন না কেন ভাইয়া? বলছি না ও কথা বলবে না। 2 দিন পর ওর বিয়ে, ওর মতো থাকতে দেন।
লাইলি, আমার ভুল হয়েছে, আমি আমার ভুল বুঝতে পারছি। দেখো গত কয়েকদিন ধরে আমি কিচ্ছু করতে পারছি না পারতেছি ঘুমাইতে, না পারতেছি কিছু করতে। আমি তোমার সাথে অনেকবার দেখা করতে চাইছি, আমি পারি নাই, আমাকে দেখা করতে দেয়া হয় নাই। আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি লাইলি।
আপনি হাঁচে আমার ভালোবাসেন?
নিজের থেকেও বেশি।
তাহলে আমি যা কমু তা শুনবেন?
অবশ্যই। কি করতে হবে বলো?
আপনি আমার পিছন ঘোরা বন্ধ করে দিবেন।
লাইলি কি বলতেছে এসব?
আপনি তো আমারে কইছেন আমি আমার ইজ্জত খোয়াইছি, লগে আমার পরিবারের ইজ্জতও খোয়াইছি। আমার আব্বাই ছেলে পক্ষের কথা দিয়ে দিচ্ছে, আব্বারে তো আর ছোট করুন না, নিজের যথেষ্ট ছোট করছি। আব্বার ইজ্জতে কোনো দাগ দেব না।
হ্যালো,
আসসালামু আলাইকুম ভাইজান।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
আমি নীলের আম্মা কইতাছি।
আপা আমি জানি আপনি কি কইবেন, আমার কিছু করার নাই। আমি লাইলিরে জিগাইয়া সবকিছু ঠিক করছি।
ভাইজান কইতেছিলাম কি, আপনি লাইলির বাবা, দিন শেষে আপনার মেয়ে সুখটা আপনার কাছে বড়। কিন্তু ভাইজান লাইলি আমার পোলাটারে ভালোবাসে, আমার পোলাটাও লাইলিরে ভালোবাসে, কিন্তু আপনি যদি লাইলির অন্যখানে বিয়া শাদী দিয়ে দেন তাইলে তো ওরা কেউই সুখী হইব না।
আপা, আপনি কি আমার বাংলা সিনেমা চৌধুরী সাহেব মনে করছেন? হাত পা বাইন্দা আমি আমার মায়ের বিয়া দিতেছি? আমি যা কিছু করছি ওরে জিগাই করছি।
ভাই সাহেব, আমার ছেলেটা লালিরে সত্যিই খুব ভালোবাসে। আপনি দেখেন আমার পোলাটা আপনার মেয়েরা অনেক সুখে রাখবো। আপনি যদি লাস্টে একবার যদি ভাইবা দেখতেন।
আপা, আমি অনেক ব্যস্ত, এখন রাখি। আপনি আমার মাইয়াটার জন্য দোয়া করবেন, আমি আপনার পোলার জন্য দোয়া করি। আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
দেখ লাইলির আজ কি সুন্দর লাগতেছে।
হ্যাঁ, বহুত সুন্দর লাগতেছে।
সাইটাগুলো মানাইছে।
আরে আপনি এখানে চকলেন কিভাবে? বাইগান বাইগান কইতাছি।
লাইলি, তোমার সাথে একটু কথা ছিল।
আপনার সাথে আমার কোনো কথা নাই কা, আপনি এখান থেকে চলে যান।
লাইলি, তুমি না আমারে বলছিলে আমারে না পাইলে তুমি ব্লেড দিয়ে আমার নাম লিখা হাত কাটবা। আজকে তোমারে না পাইলে আমি হাত কাটবো, তোমার নাম লিখবো হাতে আমি।
আরে পাগল নাকি? কি করবে লাগছে? হেনি কি আছে? মামা, আয় মামা, মামা, মামা।
এসব করার কাম নাই, আপনি এখান থেকে যান গা।
এই চ্যাংরাফলা, এত ড্রামা শুরু করছো কে? হ্যাঁ, পুলিশ ডাকো।
আপনি যারে খুশি তারে ডাকেন মামা, আমি লাইলির সাথে বাঁচবো না।
তখন তো খুব কইছিলা লাইলি একটা নাটকবাজ, ওই খালি নাটক করে বেড়ায়। হ্যাঁ, ওর লগে মজা লওয়া যায়, ওর লগে প্রেম করা যায় না, আর বিয়া করুম না। আর এখন কইতাছো ওর সাথে আমি বাঁচুম না? না, হ্যাঁ, এসব নাটক বন্ধ করো।
আমার বিশ্বাস করেন, আমি কোনো মজা নিতে আসি নাই। আমি সত্যি সত্যি লাইলি তোমার নাম লিখবো, এবং ব্লেড দিয়ে না, সত্যি রক্ত জলের নাম লিখবো।
লাইলে, তুই রাজি হয়ে যা। না, ছেলেটা এরকম পাগলামি করতেছে, আমার কাইটা লাইব। এমনি কিন্তু ছেলেটা ভালো আছে, তুই রাজি হইলে সবকিছু ঠিকঠাক হয়ে যাব। আমি দুলা বাইরে সামলাইতেছি, তুই কোনো চিন্তা করিস না, ঠিক আছে? রাজি আছিস না? আরে রাজি হয়ে যা, আমার না করিস না, ভালো আছে ছেলেটা।
লাইলি, আমি দিলাম কিন্তু, দিলাম কিন্তু।
কি হয়েছে? এত গন্ডগোল কেন? দুলা ভাই, নাম গো লাইলি, বুঝছেন? আরে পছন্দ করে, আরো হবে লেগে নিলয় এলাকার ছেলে, ও আর ওরে পছন্দ করে।
কি কইলি?
দুইজন পছন্দ করে দুলা ভাই। দুলা ভাই, আপনি যদি সম্মতি দিতেন তাহলে ওকে বিয়াটা করা দিতে পারতাম।
চুপ কর, তুই কি চাস? ও বুঝছি।
দুলা ভাই, আপনি রাজি হয়ে যান, সমস্যা নাই। বুঝেন না কেন? দুজন পছন্দ করে, বুঝছেন না? যদি ভাইয়াটা এগিয়ে যায় তাহলে তো আমার সমস্যা, মহল্লায় আমরা চেহারা দেবো কেমনে? আপনি রাজি হয়ে যান, আপনি আমি ওইদিকে সামলান, আমি ওইদিকে ওখানে দেখতেছি। বাবাই, আপনি চালান।
আচ্ছা,
আর যান তাড়াতাড়ি, এত চিন্তা করেন না তো।
হ্যাঁ কও, নাইলে কিন্তু কাটুন। হ্যাঁ কও।
সমস্যা কি তোমার? শেষ পর্যন্ত তুমি ঘুড়ি মাস্টার ব্লেড লাইলির কাছে ধরা পড়লা।
হ্যাঁ, গুড়ি মাস্টার ব্লেড লাইলির কাছে হাইরে গেছে।
Chọn gom bro 50 cây game. Cần thêm mấy? Thêm mấy? Cần nhiều game không? Đấy, anh xếp chuẩn mà. Anh biết, chắc anh đoán gặp thằng này rồi. Thế rồi sao lên xếp con bạt điện. Bạt cứng đấy. Bạt sự cứng đấy. Nhưng mà góc mua la quăng à, phải đi rồi. Đi. Nếu chưa biết gặp thằng nào luôn, giờ 4 thằng biết là gặp thằng nào luôn. Rồi xong, là có 4 thằng thôi. Dấu gì lên? Dấu ăn đi không lên 2 à? Chết nhau. Ngồi chưa? Có mỗi kiếm mà làm chí? Chưa, chưa. Chương 15 vậy block lùi. Thôi thua. Top 3 4 thằng này thua luôn rồi. What the hell, tao thua này. Top 3, top 4 à? 4. Nguyên nhà. Cứ phải là khởi đét. Rồi đi. I'm sorry. Ai trừ ngay ở kia trừ thế còn 9 máu. Cho block thế. Căng thế. Cháu bé bị lag à? Chuẩn bố. Rồi thầy rebirth đây. Bye bye block lui. Rebirth là nữa nó cho gì không? Danh hiệu gì không? Anh cầm cái danh hiệu mới đấy. Vẫn là Ace. Mấy thằng này là beginner. Mấy cả first block. Việt Nam mày sao đánh đêm với block lui. Xin lỗi. Chuẩn. Từ vào check xem là bao nhiêu phút rồi. Từ xem nó bảo ngày bao nhiêu thì của hát. Chờ đấy ha. Trước ngày 10 tháng 7 nhanh về block lui. Cùng tao. Vào cái dấu vậy. Sao đến to nhỉ? 12 à? Là 62 tiếng. À, đâu. Đúng 50 tiếng chứ, mình ăn đây đúng 50 tiếng. Phải không? Đấy nhá. Đúng rồi, đúng 50 tiếng. Đấy. 24, 48 với cộng 12 là 50. 48 với cộng 12 là 60 à? Nhầm. 60 tiếng là ngày mùng 6 đúng không? 60 tiếng ngày mùng 6 này. 6 tháng 7 này. Đây, 7 tháng 7 này. 60 cộng 3, 63. 63, 67, 68. 68 với cả bao nhiêu đây? 8 với cả qua là 69 rưỡi này. 69 rưỡi với cả 70 rưỡi. 70 rưỡi với 2 tiếng là 72 rưỡi. 72 rưỡi với cả 74 rưỡi. 74 rưỡi với cả đây. À không, 74 rưỡi với cả bây giờ 74 rưỡi à? 74 rưỡi là còn 26 tiếng à? Thua. Anh không đi. Quay xuống cho đồng một. Hôm nay 10 block lui chỉ một tuần đấy. Chơi đâu. Tầm 10 sắp có xong không vậy? 2 ngày à? Ngày xe hát không? 123 123 đi. What the hell? Ơ cái gì vậy? Ơ rồi rồi có nhau đầy đi mà tờ rét này đủ gì có nhau thế thì nào ta đi làm lâu quá bro rồi 900k. I'm sorry mở mới làm lâu thực sự em farm không kiếm gỗ. K không kiếm xịn này được xong kiếm xịn 700k ở đây được. Ok sợ anh đi bớt liên tục ấy mà hết tiền nữa rồi mày thích đi bớt liên tục bóng. Rồi đi broccoli tôm bố à và pha sự kinh khủng đấy phải cần yes. Yes. Trèo thương mại. Chúng mình các bà mẹ kêu mình dùng trên mạng à? What the hell? Cho tao viết thế này. Thần tài à? Đừng thua nhà đéo nào. Quỷ phết nhà dấu ấn đánh thằng tài sự quỷ ấy nhưng nghiện nó khác kéo xe mắt khi mình trong túi xin có cái đồ đéo về cơ thì kiếm à ngu thế Zozic khai rất nhiều quyền trợ nhé. Cút ngay lập tức vậy được chuẩn không chuẩn không block luôn chuẩn không block luôn là enemy này đây rồi nhỉ nhớ ra enemy phải giao dịch kìa và chán quá Về rồi cô nuôi. Chỉ vậy. Dòng tiền bảo tàng, bảo quản. Chỉ là cái này có gì. Yeah. Yeah. 65M. Đó rồi. Này mấy M chiếm ấy. Yes, block away. I'm back. Bro. Lâm bánh. Rồi được cái lúc bầy. Rồi nhiều xu ấy. Farm rồi đất của sự nhiều xu ấy. Binh. Without broccoli. Okay. Để tục về. Yes. Wow. Vậy. Tiếp. Chán mấy gì. Yes. Kiếm sĩ nhất chị phải không? Không, kiếm nhất khác. Cái cũng cầm 100 củ ấy. Nhớ là 100 củ rồi bạn. Rồi. Ta thread đấy mà. Thread 3 không gọi. Đây gói trang bị ạ. Số gì? Được em. Đây là số.